What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. I am Ken or Kendra, whichever you prefer to call me. It's perfectly fine with me. If you're new here, girl, hit that subscribe button, join the family. I would love to have you. And if you're returning, hey girl, hey, welcome back. Now we got that out the way. Y'all, I miss y'all so much. Like, y'all don't understand the struggle of the push of me getting here on camera to talk to you guys and just get back creating content. And it's been a couple things that's been on my heart, so I got a few videos to get out to you guys. But today's topic is really interesting. So yeah, I think we're gonna call these conversations coffee talks, coffee conversations, or casual conversations. I'm not sure what it is, because your girl always got some tea or some coffee in her hand. I love both of them. Don't even have to have caffeine in it. I just love tea and coffee. So yeah, today's choice of beverage is tea. One of my favorite teas, by the way, I actually showed you guys in my vlog that from today. So if you ain't watched the vlog, girl, go and watch the vlog, because you're definitely missing out. It won't be up until this video will be up for the vlog, so be on the lookout for the vlog. But yeah, I just thought that I'd come up with a name for these conversations, since we always have them, because I love to motivate you guys. Because as I'm motivating y'all, I'm motivating myself. I honestly speak things out of my mouth that sometimes it don't really ding into my head until I get to talking to push somebody else, and I really be enlightening myself as I'm enlightening y'all. Hopefully you guys can push and motivate me and others inside the comment section down below. So don't be shy, girl. Go ahead and comment down below, and you know, spark up a conversation and join in, chime in on this conversation I'm finna have with you guys right now. So in today's video, we're gonna talk about the mind, and basically how we are sabotaged by our own mind. And what caused this conversation, this topic to come up, is because I was talking to my husband maybe like a week ago, right before I ended up getting sick. And we were talking about the apartments. We were trying to choose where we was going to stay, what complex we was going to choose, and giving our reason why, and blah 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 blah, why we think this one, why he think that one, why I think that one. And long story short, he began to talk, and he just was like, he think we should go with the older complex opposed to the newer complex, because the older complex is like $200 cheaper, or maybe it was less than that, maybe it was like $175 cheaper. And it was something else he had said, the reason why he wanted people to choose the older one. So I ended up giving my opinion about the apartment. I'm just like, I feel like that's not a big jump, you know, in price difference. And plus you get what you pay for. You getting a lot more. Like, the apartment is, you know, newer. You don't have to deal with the older apartments problems and stuff like that, and everything new. You completely comfortable, tub new, everything is spanking brand new. Like, they ain't even done building the complex. So he like, well, I feel like he just kept giving these different reasons why he felt like we should choose the older one. I'm just like, oh my god, like, that's what's wrong with a lot of people. Like, and it was once me, and sometimes I still have to snap out of it and tell myself, like, Kendra, you are not thinking in the capacity of how you was created to think and believe, and you are slipping back into your old beliefs. But it's so crazy how just the mind alone can create the life that you currently have. Like, the way people live, it kind of tells how they mental is, like how they think, they thinking process, and where their mind is at, and the level that they're at in their mind mentally. And you can pretty much pick out the struggles and the curses that's on them by how they live and how they speak, how they talk, things come out of their mouth. And I'm just like, why do you feel like you're so undeserving, or why do you feel so fearful to choose something that you know is better for yourself, and you try to find every little thing around it to justify why you choosing it, and it just really don't make sense. It don't add up. And if you just to think a little bit differently and have a little bit more confidence in yourself and in God, like, you will understand that this is like literally no farther, like, it's like not that far away from each other. But yeah, on this channel, I think I talk a lot about becoming, because I don't think people really realize how important becoming is, because I feel as if we call ourselves human beings. We are human beings, but I would like to say human becomings, because we constantly becoming. We was not made to be stagnant. We was not made to sit still. We was not made to just constantly just be in the same place and do the same things over and over again in life. We was made to go from glory to glory to glory, and it's actually scripture on that where God says he will take us from glory to glory to glory, meaning from level to level to level, like higher and higher and higher. We were not meant to just be the same person for the rest of our lives. Like, I think Steve Harvey said something about, he was speaking about marriage, but he was saying, like, be prepared before you get married to get to know at least 7 different versions of your spouse, because they will change at least 7 to 8 different times before y'all die and leave this earth. And that's so true, because we're constantly changing. Whether you like it or not, you're changing, and whether you change for the worse or for the better, you're changing. So if you're going to change, why not change for the better and reap everything out of life that we were meant to reap, and become the person that you were supposed to become, so you can live an abundant life and don't have to worry so heavily about when the next check coming in or how this gonna get done. But we are literally enslaved by our minds. Like, our minds literally controls everything around us, and everything around us is formed by how we think. And if you was to just sit back and pick out the little thoughts that be in your head, like, stop yourself when you thinking negative things. And sometimes we don't even think they negative because we're so used to thinking them, and we so conditioned to thinking them to where it has just became a part of who we are and what we do, and we would think it and not think twice about it. But if you was to really slow down and pay attention to your thoughts, you will really realize, see where you, like, where you going wrong, like what's really the problem in your life and where it's stemming from. And you trying to figure out in life, like, why you going through this and why this won't change, and why you can't seem to get a job, the job that you desire, and why you can't seem to move out the hood, or, you know, if you have a desire of not having food stamps, why you can't be the person to grow to being financially stable to the point where you don't need to depend on government assistance and stuff like that. And it's because of how you think. It's your thought process. Your life is literally a representation of your thoughts, your mind, how you think, how you believe, and then once you think, those things come. So the only way to not be enslaved by your mind, not be enslaved by your thoughts, and allow your mind to keep you in the position that you're in, is to literally change your belief system. Gut out everything in your mind that you were taught from being a kid all the way up until now. Now, some stuff was not taught or shown or given to you from your childhood. A lot of stuff was imprinted on you from childhood, but a lot of stuff, some stuff wasn't. Some stuff came as you got older into adulthood, and you went through your own trials and your own problems and circumstances and stuff, and you created thoughts around things that you've been through. But go through, as you think throughout the day, stop yourself as you create thoughts in your head, and examine those thoughts and figure out what it is that you're believing that caused you to think this way, or caused you to say this certain thing. Like, I spoke about it in one of my videos. Like, one saying that I remember from my childhood is that money don't grow on trees. And I heard that so much, and it's so funny because honestly, money does grow on trees. If you want to be technical, money is paper, and paper comes from trees. So technically, money do grow on trees. But just saying that thought just created this negative thing around money for me as an adult, to where I feel like that I have to savor and hold on to and work so hard and hustle for the money. In all actuality, money was created to work for us and not us working for the money. But it's just how you think. You have to change your beliefs and your take those limits off of your mind and begin to create different rules for yourself that mirrors the life that you desire to live. So I don't know if that made sense, but you need to get rid of the old beliefs and create new ones that match up to the place that you can see yourself being, to the person that you can see yourself becoming. And that's why a lot of people end up dying unhappy and dying, not being satisfied and dying in the same positions because they're just mentally enslaved. And nobody never gave them this type of talk to wake them up and open their eyes to the problem. What's really the problem? For so long I used to hear people growing up, people would talk around the problem and not really get deep into the problem. Like, the problem is the way you're thinking, your mind, what you believe, what you have held on to and grasped onto over the years of your life, and it literally represents itself, like transfer over into how you're living. And so yeah, that's the whole purpose of the video, is to get you guys to the point to where you guys really, and I think it's the purpose of a lot of my videos when I sit down and talk to y'all, just get you guys to the point to where y'all really understand how important it is to be transformed by your mind. And the only way I can give you, the only way I can show you of how to be renewed in your mind is through God. Like, that's who I believe in, and that's who helped me and got me to the place where I'm at. And I can't give you guys something that I haven't experienced, but it's through me simply just being tired and done and wanting better for myself, and just opening my mouth to God and letting him know, like, hey, something got to change. You got to do something. I don't know how you're gonna do it, but you got to do something. And I decided to go on a fast, and ever since then he have revealed so many things to me that I never would have thought to think of myself, and the people around me was not capable. They didn't have the mental capacity to teach me those things, because they is currently living in mental enslavement, living in mental poverty. And yeah, it will just continue to be a cycle that continues to go on and on and on, and I'm going to be the one to break it off of my family and off of my children, because I literally just got to the point where I just couldn't, I was not comfortable being mediocre. I was not comfortable with just settling and just taking whatever life gives me. No, I wanted to figure out why I couldn't have what I wanted and what I desired. And once I got sick of being and it's nothing against my parents and my family, my aunts and stuff, but once I got tired of literally being a representation of them because of what I was raised up under and what I was taught and what I seen growing up, child, it's like I literally broke down mentally. Like, I went to the state of depression, and it was all ordained by God. Like, he literally put me in that position, that situation, to where I literally had no other choice but to just give in to him. So he can change my mind. But it's scripture though, be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. And it's another scripture that speaks of once your mind is changed, everything becomes new. Like, you are what you think about. You are your thoughts. Like, I'm trying to think of the scripture for you guys. It's what is the scripture? As a man thinketh, so is he. That's the scripture. I'm gonna find those scripture titles, addresses, and put them in the description box below. But it's as a man thinketh, so is he. And that is so true. Your life is exactly a representation of what you think. So yeah, do yourself a favor and start paying attention to your thought process, so you can kind of try to figure out where is it stemming from, what beliefs that you need to pull up and correct and replace. And yeah, my suggestion would be to develop a relationship with God and allow him to work through you, so that it can start to be a representation of your outside and your surroundings. You can tell what a person's soul have sown by its fruits. If the person's outside area, their life don't speak anything that's good and abundantful and lovely, you can tell what they have sown in their life and where they at mentally. So don't be that person. Start today in becoming a new you, a better you. My nephew here, he just waking up. Hey, handsome. Y'all heard him talk back? Kelly, you heard that? But yeah, start today to becoming a better person, to becoming a better you, a more improved, higher version of yourself. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, like I said in the beginning part of this video, don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up to this video. Everybody give this video a thumbs up so it can reach as many people as possible. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys in the next video.